Alright, so I know people get a little confused when you tell them God is the devil who resides inside of the Son with the consciousness of all who have died. I just don't understand that. That doesn't sound like what Father Murphy taught us death is. Where do you get that stuff? Well, without putting in too much effort making this video, what you're looking at here is a picture of looks to be a run-of-the-mill Catholic priest. And he's in the middle of what's called the ritual of the adoration of the Blessed Sacrament. And what you see here in the middle of the giant sun that the priest is holding up with the crucifix on top of it is basically the unleavened Jewish matzah. That's the communion wafer. And so in this ritual of the adoration of the Blessed Sacrament, the priest waves his magic hand, and in doing so, transubstantiation happens. Transubstantiation happens. And what transubstantiation does is it converts that unleavened Jewish matzah communion wafer into the actual flesh of Jesus Christ, who never existed because a virgin can't have a baby without male sperm. However, if you don't go along with, profess, confess, accept, or, otherwise agree with whatever they're telling you, you're out of the church. And then you got to go into the fires of hell, which is ironic. But, hey, death and being eternity inside the sun, Michael Page told us a long time ago, 2009, that's where the religious got their concept of hell. And so when the priest waves his magic hand and the communion wafer becomes Jesus Christ incarnate, he takes that flesh of the living God and puts it right inside that gigantic sun and starts to worship it. And here's a picture right here. Michael Page didn't have any picture of the ritual of the Blessed Sacrament in the Book of Life. And they're doing this right in front of people, pretty much, I won't say every Sunday, but on, high holy days. They bust out God inside the sun, and they bust out the menorah. Oh, yeah, the Catholic Church with the cardinals and the Pope that wears the Jewish yarmulke. Yeah, they bust out the menorah on the altar. It's all the same. They're leading you to death is what they're doing. There's God. You're going to God, right? That's where God is. Here's where Jesus is. There's the corona of the sun. That's Jesus. That ain't no castle. That ain't no St. Peter's Gate. Nothing like that. No Heaven's Gate there. No Pearly Gate. We don't see no lectern where St. Peter's thumbing through the Book of Life, seeing if your name's in there. Nah. He's just holding up the sun. That's what he's doing. And let's get to the other picture. Because, there you go. Another Catholic priest. I mean, you got many crosses. There's a Roman cross in the background. They got the crucifix on the actual sun. God's a little smaller on this one, but he's still in there. Or, actually, God was a hermaphrodite. But, they pounded into you that it was a man, right? And so there's the menorah on either side. There's the menorah on either side. In the high Jewish tradition, there's a menorah. 1, 2, 3, and 1 in the center. 1, 2, 3, and 1 in the center. 1, 2, 3, and 1 in the center. Here's the picture again. 1, 2, 3, and 1 in the center on both sides. All right? Hey, let me know in the comments what you think about these religious bastards sending you back inside the sun. You have a real good one now.